Hello everyone, I'm your host, Wave Angel. Welcome back to part 17, I believe, of my Malkavian Let's Play for Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. I'm just going to jump in the car quickly.
Going somewhere.
And you may notice things like the lighting's gone a bit different, so here you go. Somewhere, elsewhere, anywhere, let's go. So I'm going to head back to Santa Monica first to check out my flat. But the thing I wanted to say first of all is, one, thank you guys who have taken the opportunity to vote so far on the new Let's Play that's going to be starting next week. I hope anyone else watching this will take the opportunity to do so as well. But if you don't vote, then at the end of the day, it's fair enough. I mean, I'll try to cater a bit for everyone, but if there's nothing that catches your fancy, well, I'm sorry to hear, guys. But I hope you guys vote anyway, because, as I said, I would like to have you guys have a say in some of the content. The second thing you may or may not notice is I'm actually playing this at a different resolution compared to usual. Normally I record at 1280 by 720, and this episode is brought to you at 1440 by 900, which is my native resolution for my monitor. I only play the other one really, so because of the fact that... Oh, there she is. I only play at 720 because that's what YouTube does. So what I'm hoping to do is, if you can take a minute watching this video, check out the write down in the comments, I should say, below, whether or not you'll find it looks better, it looks worse, or is it just no different to you guys? Because I know playing it looks better to me as my native resolution, and it's been at 720 like I've been doing. So yeah, let me know, guys, and if it is the same or it's just as good or better, I mean, then I'll stick to playing it like this, and if it's worse, then I'll go back to recording in 720. So as I said, let me know in the comments, guys. Otherwise, let's just do things quickly. I want to check out any emails. Okay, got 3 of them. Let's have a look, see. Repaid favors. That's stop my apartment when you get a chance. I'll set you up. Miss Mercurio. Don't touch the butter. From Brock Fu at Silly Little Puppy. Don't touch the butter. The new extreme sport that's sweeping the nation is now on a limited edition DVD. What superstars Iron Will McMahon, Brock Dryhands Hines, and Marjorie Mike Davenport as they use every bit of restraint in their body to not touch the butter. 1 bowl of butter, 2 contestants, 3 judges, and a hell of a lot of willpower. To order, log on to www.don'ttouchthebutter.vtm. Wow, so, and a bishop is sacrificed for the king. Interesting. So, wow, don't touch the butter, extreme sports. Really, guys? Let's pop that on a second. Let's speak to her. Wow, her eyes do look a hell of a lot better.
The Southland slasher struck again, this time in downtown Los Angeles. The body of Sean Milton, a former convict that was recently released for good behavior.
Right, so just out of thing, as you may have heard before, when we found her, she was in the hospital dying. I gave her my blood to save her life, but it's now bound her to me in a way. You can not only is vampire blood addictive, but also it can cause people to be like mystically bound to you. They start feeling attraction or love almost for you. And once you've had 3 drinks, that's it. You are hopelessly dedicated, devoted to that vampire. You can only luckily ever have 1 like level 3 bloodbound, but the amount of things you could, if you were in her position after 3 drinks, for example, you could be physically abused, you could be treated like a dog, and you'd still be perfectly happy because of the fact that you want to be, because you love your person giving you that blood. It's very sad, but let's see. Calm down, my pet. Take me internally. I am forever yours. So, here you go. This is what I meant.
Found by a jogger early on Tuesday morning who says he smelled it a mile away. The mystery creature is thought to be some form of giant octopus, though marine biologists that have examined the monster have commented that they have never seen anything like it.
My way of showing mine for yours.
They speculate that it could be from a yet undiscovered family of sea creatures. A tourist bus destined for the ancient city.
I am a poor investment. You should invest this in the future. Because
without any trace of its operator or passengers. Cambodian officials have dispatched several military units into the area to search through the surrounding jungle, amidst concerns that it is related to one of a number of Southeastern Asian...
what would you guys do in this situation out of interest? Because I helped her because, in a way, I'm responsible for the fact that she's addicted to blood now. An addiction for her is going to take months, even a year or more, to try and get over, if I remember right. It takes a long time to get over the addiction, especially with the being bloodbound. That doesn't necessarily go away, if I remember, unless it's without a lot of work. So she's going to be around me all the time anyway. So I don't want her going off to another vampire in case she gets, you know, they take advantage of her. I don't want her going into trouble things. So in this situation, I'd rather keep her around just so I can look after her. So it's like, good argument. I'll buy something red to remind me of your hair. When I return, surprise me. So, yeah, it's just an interesting thing what you can try and do with her. Shut it up a sec. So you can do other things, really. You can tell her you want to change her outfit.
Okay.
So I think you can get like a sort of sexy one in underwear. I think you can get like a normal clothing, and whatever like this is sort of like going out one. So let's see. Spin your cocoon, little caterpillar. I want to see a butterfly later. So you can tell her what to wear, and then when you come back, she'll wear something else. So, or you can do this: open up and watch this bug exterminator-looking guy feed off what seems like a very buxom, attractive girl. She does look a lot better than Heather, I must admit. Sorry, but at the end of the day, I'm a bloke. You know, I mean, shoot me for the fact that I like attractive-looking women. Well, I'll check out, see what outfits things is. I think you can check it out on the mod, but I'll have a look when I get back. You know, like if you check out the video description, you can find the way to download the mod, so you can get that sort of that skin for Heather rather than the traditional one. But anyway, that's the thing. I'm going to now head off to the Natural Museum to find this Arkaran Sarcophagus, which, if you remember in the last episode, see, change my scene. Which, if you remember, Croix sent us after that Arkaran Sarcophagus that we found on the Elizabeth Dane ship. Right. So here's the museum. And dinosaur. Alright, let's have a look at this. Damned funny, you scared the crap out of the cleaning crew. Now would you put the damn raptor back in its exhibit? And don't leave your keys lying around or Marshall will fire your ass. Alright, I'm just gonna wander around. I do remember enough of this level. I know like there's guards in that main room, so I should be pretty safe in the corridor. And I believe there was something around. You should be able to access, like there's an exhibit or something you can go through. I think it's not that one. Ah, this is it. Okay, open it up a sec. And I've got cans because someone's been drinking, obviously, and we can pick up the key. Alright, so first of all I want to do is get obfuscate going. We have to be careful because of security guards. And something for you guys to think about. If you remember from one of the first few episodes when we go onto the beach and you meet the young woman who can read the future thing, where did she tell us we were going to go at some point? Dinosaurs. Ah. Oh crap, there's one right behind me. Alright, I believe we're supposed to go over to there. But I want to keep an eye out because, if I remember right, let me check the log a second. Here. Pisha wants you to find 2 occult items and bring them back to her. One of them is a fetish in the museum. So I want to keep an eye out for this fetish because you can swap it in for something better. But I just have to keep an eye out where I might have to go for it. I believe I know I have to go in one of these rooms. So let's just sneak over here. Can I activate this one? No. And there's some over there as well. What do you think? Pretty sure it's this one I have to go to anyway. Nope, manager. No, evidently I went in the wrong direction. I have to go all the way back over to there. Oh, So I just got a text message, nothing majorly important. Alright, let's keep an eye out for people. Can't remember which door it is. It's the key to the office anyway. Gentlemen, that's the toilets. Security. Oh, another text. Seeming popular this evening. Okay, let's have a quick look, see what we can find in here. See email. I love Gabe. Okay, what we got? Just a reminder, Dr. Anders Johansson, aka the Sarcophagus guy, will be working at the museum for the next few days. Showing the professional courtesy we show to all our guests. That statue on Dower's workstation is creeping me out. I was working late the other night and I swear I thought I saw a move. This is another gag, is it? If it is, I don't think it's funny. Mav has detected a virus in the attachment of this message. The virus has been quarantined and a note has been sent to AD thing. Keys you found? They're Larry's. I tell them you left them in the lost and found. Alright, so we might find a key somewhere around here. So have a quick look and be nosy and have a look to see in the sales. Okay, not going to work. Alright, let's use some blood, get some... I'm not sure how Allspecs works in order to try and actually make it so you're better at computers, but... Griff. Sales menu. Let's have a look. There's nothing really to do. Oops. Bit of a waste of time really doing that then, I guess. Right. Let's head back and find Obfuscate. Lost and found, missing children. Maybe, is there anything like a passcode maybe to keep an eye out for? Okay, let's pop that there a second. Oh, let's... Yeah, I could definitely come up there, but why would it let me climb up? Oh, it might be a bit of a glitch or something. Ah, that's a shame. Okay, let's just carry on with the... Okay, and we'll go to the other door. Remember, I should be pretty safe for the moment. What's this? Dork, Giant found them downstairs and the sofa downstairs, turned them into lost and found. Oh great, it's all saying to me where the lost and found, it's all in the lost and found, but not telling where the lost and, how to get into the lost and found. So annoying. Oh crap. Crap, I forgot all about the security cameras.
Come on.
Alright, well, one handy thing at least. Hopefully now no one's going to spot me draining this guy's blood. Okay. Actually, let's get all specs up just in case. Cameras 1. Let's see, Petrodactyl, disable. Cameras 2. Velociraptor. But yeah, when I was saying earlier about the woman at the beach, didn't she say we were going to be somewhere with dinosaurs? Hey? Alright. I just need to try and find the office there. I might find this fetish in. Okay, these are the toilets. Play this, sneak past this guy. Luckily, even the cameras will think, because I think I mentioned it before with the Elizabeth Dane, but if you obfuscate doesn't quite work, as in it makes you completely invisible. What it does is just makes sort of like the other person's mind sort of like not pay attention. It's sort of like, oh, actually, how do I get in there? Let's try something. Yeah, that worked. Okay, so I got the statue that woman wanted. Fair enough. But yeah, obfuscate works by making it so someone's just less likely to pay attention to you. It's sort of like, you know, when you're trying to find your car keys, and it don't matter if you know they're right in front of you. It's like your mind doesn't notice the fact that car keys are there. And it's the same sort of thing with obfuscate. It just makes you less noticeable to a very large extent. Other powers can make you do stuff like make people think that you're someone else and stuff like that. But that's how it basically works. It's mind tricks more than anything. Alright, I want to check the computer. See, email. It says I hate my job. Fair enough. See, FYI, I'll be showing Dr. Johansson around personally. I think he'd prefer not to be pestered by the junior staff. Of course, if you have another question, I'll try to ask him it for you. Johansson, that sounds like maybe that's Bach. Relax, Pam, I had him moved to search into another office. Oh, and he told me to say hi. And keeping with good security practices, we have changed the code for Area B2 to 2358. Effective immediately. I encourage all you to change your email passwords as well if you haven't done so in the last 3 months. As far as I know, I think there is another way you could find the code in case your character isn't so computer illiterate. I think in one of the offices, I remember there was, when I did it once before, that there was like a, oh crap. Yeah, there was like a piece of paper or something with it on. So you don't necessarily have to rely on, you know, being good with computers in this game in order to get, you know, do okay. Yeah, but yeah, going back to the obfuscate, where we got that example just occurred to me actually, which may work, is if anyone's read the Dresden File books, which I completely recommend, by the way, if you're into urban fantasy. Then there's a particular one with the Loup Garou, where he makes a potion to sort of make himself less observable to people. And what that basically happens is that it just makes people less likely to notice him when he's acting in character, in a way. Right, so I think I need to go down there. That's shiny. Can't access it. Okay, I'm gonna risk something here. Let's save the game. So I don't want to have to go through this whole thing with the museum again if I screw this up. And bash it. Oh, it worked. Okay. Just have to keep an eye out. Alright, so all the wire beams are now playing around. That's handy. Alright. Now I have to go. Let's try here first. Doesn't look. No, I can't go in there. Alright, but yeah, that's how Obstacle Cave works. Just, you know, in case you want an explanation of why vampires seem to be able to wander around, you know, in complete sneaky-like, without anyone spotting them, even though they're not moving quickly. Oh. Okay, something's gone. Oh.
I can't understand why someone would go through the trouble
Beckett.
of stealing a box with a very ancient corpse. This city's not that dull.
I like Beckett. Beckett, for anyone who doesn't remember him, he appeared in one of the early episodes when I had to go and bomb the Sabat warehouse. And you bump into him afterwards. He's a gangrel, which in the World of Darkness means that when he frenzies, they sort of gain animalistic features. Like cat eyes, scales, tail sometimes, you know, all sorts of different things. That's why I think he's got the red eyes. And I like this guy. He's one of my favourite characters in this game, even if you don't bump into him more than a couple of times. So anyway, let's go with, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Beckett. Why am I clapping?
I'm an archaeologist, so I thought I'd indulge in a quick study of this Arkaran Sarcophagus everyone's so riled up about. My guess, from what I've read about it, is that it's a mummified Mesopotamian king. I needed confirmation.
So he's sort of the critic of the vampire world. So, you know, he's the one who's expecting a scientific reason beyond and doesn't believe in lots of the myths and that to do with vampires, which is ironic considering he's a vampire himself. Let's see. Did you stare at the box? Sometimes I stare at things for hours.
Oh, I really wish I had. All this speculation about the sarcophagus containing an antediluvian and being a portent of Gehenna is making me cringe. These are the kinds of ridiculous, superstitious assumptions I came here to debunk.
Alright, just a quick thing for anyone that doesn't know. Antediluvian is like one of the first vampires, basically. Gehenna is the vampire apocalypse, which, among other things, is when the antediluvians are not all rise up from their slumber and apparently bathe the world in blood as they try and indulge their overwhelming hunger with the blood of their children, vampires. So, let's see. The old ones, tell me they're not real, please?
The antediluvians? No one I know
here you
has
go.
ever met one. But each bloodline or clan supposedly traces its origin to an antediluvian. Some say these grandsires still exist into the present. But then, kindred and kind believe a lot of strange things.
Let's see. The G word makes my thoughts frightened. What is it?
Armageddon, doomsday, the end of all kindred. It's a common facet of most mythologies. Fear that the world will end. Many believe Cain and the antediluvians will return to consume or destroy all kindred. I wholeheartedly disagree.
So Cain is supposed to be the biblical Cain, the one who killed his brother Abel in order to try and show his love for God. And in the World of Darkness, God cursed him with becoming a vampire with literally godlike powers, which go figure, eh? Anyway, I'm not here for a religious thing. We're going to just say... The Dark Father? Where?
Cain, who I assume you mean...
Here we go.
...is the biblical first kindred and founder of the mythological first city, Enoch. A place where kindred and kind coexisted. I believe Cain's a figure concocted to personify the transition from nomadic society to agrarian society. That myth, like most, has been twisted by time.
Alright. Let's have a quick look. I want to hear more stories about the Thin Kindred. These are the Thin Bloods, like the people you meet on the beach.
Thin Bloods rarely exhibit features or powers of their clan, and many can't embrace. Some are even rumored to have reproduced. Many kindred are terrified that their weak blood heralds the dissipation of every bloodline. Somewhat of an ignorant reactionary response, don't you think?
Tell me the other signs so I can peel my eyes.
What prophecy doesn't have vague apocryphal signs? Let's see. The usual ones cited are the appearance of thin bloods, Cain sightings, doom, gloom, that route.
Well, we're seeing thin bloods, and I got my theory about Cain in the taxi, which, in case you're wondering what I mean, the taxi driver is an often thing because people wonder who is he, because if you look at him under auspics, which allows you to see auras, most humans are white, and he's dark purple, which I think, so let's see. I want to disagree with you, but I don't know.
Oh, don't let me interrupt your progress, if indeed you've made some. My reason for being here is probably being bid on as we speak. Someone is certainly going to be surprised when they find out they've just paid a kingly sum for a desiccated old corpse.
Hey. I would discover the old box. Here I go. Oh, that didn't... If I remember right, it used to be that, depending on how you talk to him, you may increase your stats, or if you're a gangrel, actually increase your discipline in the thing of protean. But, no, that didn't work out. That's a shame. Let's see. Alright, let's first of all head back to the Haven, just because I want to be nosy and check out what's happened with Heather and her apparently new outfit. But yeah, I like Beckett. He's one of those ones who's willing to try and look for, you know, a logical explanation in a world with vampires and werewolves and addon. You know, considering he's a gangrel, someone who can shapeshift and do all that, it's just that... I don't know, I've kind of feel for his quest to try and find the logical in the world of the illogical. Oh, hello.
I went fishing today, and I caught a big one. Can you hear him flopping around the bathroom? That's how you can tell he's fresh.
Oh. No. Fish travel in schools. Where is it?
You don't like fish? I just thought, you know, it'd be a nice change of pace if you dined in for a change.
Smell will attract flies. You stay. Sit. Be good. So, what she's done, she's brought dinner home. And what she's saying about fish and that, apparently, I know, since it's the first time I played as Malkavians, all I've heard is that she started talking a bit like a Malkavian, like more.
Hey, let me out of here! What the hell is this shit? What are you doing? Let me out, goddammit! Kill that crazy bitch! This isn't funny! Hey!
You'll do no such thing.
As soon as I get out of here, I'm calling the goddamn cops. Let's see what they think of this, huh? I'll have them lock up both your asses.
Hey. Yeah, maybe I could use a drink. Yeah, I could use a drink.
What the hell does that mean? Wait, why are you looking at me like that? Hey!
Come here, I got a secret to tell you. Oh, I need to get my blood back somehow, so this works. And lost some humanity. That's okay, I'm still pretty okay, and... Alright, I have to excuse the noise going around in the background. That's my brother's turtle I've been looking after for a little while. Let's see, I want... Also, can allow me to do stealth kills while hidden. That'd be quite handy. Triple damage, that would be nice, but let's see, I want to improve security. And want to improve that as well. Can I afford it? Yes. Okay, let's hit that. I want to check out these books now. So what we've got. Manual on how to handle locks and doors of all kind. This book raises your security skill. Okay. And what was the other one I think I may have had somewhere? ABC. Raises your finance knowledge. Okay. That means now if I buy stuff and that or sell stuff, I get more money and it's cheaper.
Master?
Let's see. Your skin. Change it.
Okay.
I want to see what the other outfit is. I like clothes fitting the darkness of my soul.
Master,
Okay, and fish stink up the place. Clean up, would you?
I'll clean up. You go outside and play.
Let's see. Yes, so many playmates waiting for me. So, as I said, thanks to the sort of her being my ghoul, she actually starts acting more like a Malkavian. She starts talking funny, as you can hear about the fish. Just all the little things. Okay, next thing. Before I end the video, I'm going to go back to Croix and sort out what's happening with the Arkaran Sarcophagus. But it's one of the reasons why I like this game so much. Is that just so many of the little touches, even between the different clans. Like with the Malkavian, how the ghoul acts different, how people act differently, how you can, how written it is. Let's see, like father and child are wide where you drive. The fact that it's so written that if you pay attention to some of the things that the Malkavian says, for example, you can see hints of what happens later on, or something about the character. And it's just, just love how well this game is. I really would love it if they actually brought out something like this in the future. Even though I admit, Vampire is not really my favourite one. I prefer in the New World of Darkness, Werewolf and Mage I would say is probably my favourites, but...
Excuse me,
What's this?
Starting to doze off there. Oh, I need to get a guard animal of some sort to alert me when folks come in. Maybe one of them chimps like on that show 8 Detective? Oh, that monkey always gets his man.
Jesus. Send me to the sky as quickly as you can.
What? Oh, yeah, Mr. LaCroix is expecting you. For a young guy, he sure likes to work late. Me, I spent most of my youth in the entertainment industry. Yeah, I guarded the sets for over 6 top 10 TV shows.
You speak but to yourself. I'm already gone. Don't care much about him. Okay, there we are. Alright, let's go up to the penthouse. Yeah, this is Mongo the Gorilla. He's also a gangrel, hence the paw-like hands and just everything about the guy.
The folly of leadership is knowing that no matter what you do, behind your back there's hundreds, certain that their own solution is the sounder one. And that your decision was the byproduct of a whimsical dart toss. I pronounce the blast sentence, and I soak the critical fallout. I make the decisions no one else will. Leadership. I wear the albatross and a bullseye.
Oh Christ. No, you wear the pants in his family. The city, she adores you. And the jester's hat, don't forget that. What's my part? Oh, what troubles you, my prince? Or more, encore, melodramatic soliloquies. Gotta love him. Applause. Oh, let's be nice to him. No, you wear the pants in his family. The city, she adores
I've had
you.
my fill of sycophants. I need adjutants I can trust.
Fair enough. Okay, prince is a dirty word these nights. Now, why the colour of dollar?
The blood hunt on Nines Rodriguez for the murder of Alistair Grout will be called. Rodriguez's execution is only a matter of time. I have lit the fuse. If a war ignites, it's my head they will sharpen the pikes for. Now to the matter of the sarcophagus. Do you need assistance bringing it up?
It was stolen, but there were loads of dinosaurs, so I had fun.
Stolen?
Stolen? How? Who would...
Gary. Gary, you treasonous maggot. I should have anticipated your treachery, sewer rat.
Gary, this name means nothing.
The Nosferatu Primogen. The Nosferatu were responsible for finding out where the sarcophagus was taken after the Dane, and for getting keys to the museum. They were the only ones who knew. It's obvious to me now. My mistake.
But
I want him found. I want him found. The sarcophagus could be exploited, causing who knows what catastrophe to this city. If it were to fall into the wrong hands...
What's the sarcophagus worth to you? I might be able to find it.
You will find the sarcophagus, because I already entrusted its retrieval to you before. And you failed to bring it back, did you not? The Nosferatu lurk in the filth below the streets of Hollywood, but not even I know just where they hide. Hollywood is, unfortunately, lacking in any Camarilla loyalties. Hollywood's baron is an anarch named Isaac. Isaac's more civil than the anarchs downtown, but nonetheless he wears his mistrust of me on his sleeve. He may know how to contact the Nosferatu. Find Gary and get him to talk. That sarcophagus could be used against us. Do not come back until you have it. Now, I must announce the blood hunt and bear the brunt of all consequences. Escort him out.
I was wondering if I ever get the chance to get the Skyhold apartment, because...
I'm sorry there, but Mr. LaCroix, he told me not... Mr. LaCroix was real specific.
Okay, I can't be bothered to pay.
Maybe if you come back...
I'm gone, but not forever.
To open the doors for anyone. Sorry there,
Right.
Chief.
Okay, so, obviously, I was hoping eventually I'd be able to get the Skyhold apartment rather than the small little haven. You get the... If you do well enough, you can get... excuse me. You can get the locked flats in the Skyline apartments. Anyway, I'm going to end the episode here, guys, so thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and as I asked, if you could let me know in the comments, how did the video turn out for you, whether or not it looks better, worse, or the same. That would be greatly appreciated. If you haven't had a chance to vote yet, then please go to the voting video and check it out. Otherwise, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.